Another round?
Yes.
Any module or a lesson plan normally starts with a starter activity. It normally stimulates the student into the mode of something that they're going to do throughout the lesson plan. Also, it puts them into an active mode. You see that there's an active participation from all the students. Most of the starter activities would be, kinesthetic in nature, where there's a lot of movement, there's a lot of use of space and use of body. This also sets a context for something that they're going to do later as a concept as well. There's no students, front benchers, back benchers. Everybody is included, everybody is having fun, everybody is enjoying. So starter activity basically is very, 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 very important part of the experiential learning that we just saw.
Imagine yourself to be a flying object and you're going to fly from one end of the class to the other, and the others are going to guess what flying object that particular student is personifying.
Now we'll divide the class into groups. Each group will go and pick up the object which you think can fly, and your time starts now. So group 1 will come here and will classify the objects.
This particular activity gives so much scope of processes and skills that the kids need to go through in the learning process.
Fly your airplanes into the air. Okay. After that, you go and take a measuring tape and you measure the length that your airplane has traveled.
Each group will be given a topic. You will research on the topic and you'll do presentation. I'm giving you the rubrics. On the basis of the rubrics, your presentation will be assessed.
Make one change to the model that you have just made of your paper plane, and we are going to fly it again and analyze why there is a change in the distance travelled by the plane. So now I want you to sketch out an airplane on your notebook and mark out the forces that you think oppose the movement of the airplane or support the movement of the airplane.
Fighter aircraft is a military aircraft primarily designed for air combat at
Imagine you are a bird and a gentle breeze is blowing, and slowly the gentle breeze is feeling you and you start flying. Think of a nice caption that you can write a message to anybody in the world.
Move forward in whatever direction, okay, with eyes closed, and when I clap again, you are going to throw your paper plane in any direction that you want. Pick up any airplane.
Few of you can share with us the message that you received and also how it has made you feel.
be positive, don't worry, be happy. Even though it's like a simple message, it makes me feel like wholesome. It makes me feel good about myself, good about everyone in the world.
Why did you do all the activities and what have you learned out of that? We are going to review it under 3 headings: what, how, and why. How have you felt? Would you like to do such things in future also, more projects? And if you want to do, what kind of things would you like to do?
So I really enjoyed the way the concepts were brought up, like starting from running across the classroom and imagining to be something that flies, and then finally making a plane, throwing it across the room, then actually talking about the actual planes that we have.
We learn a lot of technical stuff in actual learning, but right now we are also learning about teamwork, we are getting creative, we are getting imaginative, so we are learning life skills as well as the actual usage what we need in life.
Generally speaking, I think Sushmita ma'am did a wonderful job because, I mean, she's an English teacher and she taught us physics. So, I mean, it came out so well.
So the experience of teaching flying to grade 9 has been an eye-opener. The children have been completely animated throughout the entire exercise. They were excited to do the activities, they participated wholeheartedly, and the most important thing is that they learnt a lot. In this entire experience, content was not compromised. They not only learnt physics, they learnt a lot of teamwork, they learnt a little bit of origami, they learnt how to do research. As a teacher, I think I have matured through this process. I have started thinking in those lines. Maybe I never even thought that something like this could, be taught in this creative way.